To explain, my name is Corey, and I'm 25. I work in a call center, so I sit on my ass for a living, which does not help, and I love food. I love to eat, and up until recently, I loved very much to drink as well. So now that I would rather work on making my clothes look good on me instead of trying to buy new ones that make me look better, and also being healthier and feeling better and not waking up hungover and falling over and crawling out of bed in the morning, I've decided to run through and just give a realistic view of the things that I'm doing and the things that I'm taking. To start with, just so you know, I do not get calipered. I rarely weigh myself. I use ribbons. The reason I use ribbons is because it does not give you a discouraging start. And I encourage anyone, male or female, to do this as well. The one that we're talking about today is going to be this one. It's the longest one. I've never measured how long it actually is, but it is the one that is my stomach and my love handles, which is my problem area. My problem area in my stomach is the area right underneath my belly button, and that is where I accumulate weight like you would not believe. In the past month, I have dropped almost 5 inches off of that part of my body. Rigorous diet, definitely exercising, and I've got more than a little help. And that's what we're going to talk about right now, is these supplements. They're by a company called Cellucor, which has been extremely reliable from what I've tried, and this is the stuff that I'm taking. It's a weight stacking program. It is higher on the price range, but if you are willing to spend the money, you will see results if you follow through with the other 2 elements of it, again, with the diet and exercise. First one is going to be the WS1. What this compound does specifically is it limits your fat storage, so it helps your body break it down more efficiently. It also helps you burn stored fat, so it helps it break up so that when you're in burn mode, when you're at the gym, when you're walking around any sort of activity, you will use more calories, essentially, if you want to track it. Also with that, it does have some additives in it, things like fish oil extract to give you healthy fats as you limit your body's intake, and it promotes lipotropic function. Lipids, essentially, that more or less can be described as the way your liver stores excess fat. If you're a heavy drinker, you can look it up and Google it. I'll post some links down in the comments of this, but it will cause your liver to accumulate fat, to stop processing it as well, and in general just causes you to retain more weight. So that's what that stimulates. The next one is going to be the D4. This does have caffeine in it. So if you have more of a sedentary job like I do recommend using it with the stacker, which tends to balance it out, rather than using it alone, because if you don't expend that energy and you're using it by itself, you'll get shaky, like a little chihuahua. This also increases your body's core temperature, so you'll feel warmer, you'll feel hotter, you'll sweat more easily, so invest in some really, really hardcore deodorant. I use Clinical Strength Waterproof myself. But it also, again, helps you burn fat at a better rate. It does have an appetite suppressant in it, which I have found to have kind of back and forth. When you're starting on it, you always want to start with 1 twice a day instead of 2 twice a day to see how your body handles the stimulants. Now, for my generation and our energy drink problem, it's really not that much of a trade-off, but you want to start out slow to make sure that your body can handle it. Traditionally, when I've been very, very active, waiting tables for a living, when I was taking this originally just even for energy, when I was taking 1 and 1, dropped my appetite, went to taking 2 and 2, increased my appetite, but I was also working double shifts every day and going to the gym and just a lot more active, so my metabolism needed more. This will, it says improves mental focus. What it will do is basically sharpen almost your reflexes, your reactions. From what I've noticed, it has no other stimulants other than caffeine. The rest is a lot of herbal extracts, so no guarana, no bad stuff. Really, really good. Even when used by itself, but again, by itself, if you do not expend the energy, you will shake and you will tremble. It's not a sign of you getting sick. You're not going to pass out or anything. It's just that your body doesn't know what to do because you're not moving. The other one that stacks in this is T7. This specifically does help boost your thyroid function. My family naturally from my mother's side is on the lower end of it. It's not lower deficiency, it's just a little bit lower in functionality. It also has midsection and metabolism support, so again helps work towards breaking up those fatty stores. And then also it does have something in it that does help with your mood. You can be real grumpy and real rough getting adjusted from eating just whatever you want whenever you want to going to a more strict nutrition plan, but I promise you it works, and these help. The other thing that I have been taking is also by Cellucor. It's heat. It is specifically formulated for women, but this targets your midsection fat and again helps break it up. Now between that and busting my ass at the gym, I do not stop when it hurts. I literally stop when I cannot push myself any further. And I'll talk about the products that you can take, supplements that you can take to help alleviate the soreness and things that you can do in another segment of this, because I don't want to talk for 30 minutes straight. But you do need to combine these with a healthy nutrition plan, which I recommend going to a professional for, as well as a rigorous gym. I use circuit training, but any sort of gym, depending on what level you're coming from. The best thing, again, is to seek professional advice on this. When you start up at a gym, you usually get a couple complimentary sessions with a personal trainer, people that are going to show you how to use the equipment, show you what you need to do, and help you start working on the things that matter most. If you want to ask me, leave comments, things like that, asking for advice, I can definitely give you pointers, but I can't guarantee that you're not going to hurt yourself. Only a certified personal trainer can do that.
Transforming my body has been an incredible journey, and healthdesigns.com has helped me the entire way through. I wouldn't go anywhere else for my sports and fitness formulas.
Order over $49 and get free shipping direct to your door.